Alright, how's everyone doing today? As always, I'm EpicLuca, and to round out Season 4, I'm finally doing a full-blown LP from the Epic Games Store, and I am playing Hue. Funny thing is, I was originally gonna play this game for the arcade, and I had the whole thing recorded too, but then I realized the video was scaled wrong in OBS, which was my fault entirely. No, I blame the program, but now I get to do the game for a full LP, which makes me happy, because this is actually a really, really solid game. Oh, and I did not realize at the beginning I had access to all the colors. Good morning, Hugh. Isn't it great to be home? Wait. Okay, I think I see what the problem was. It's because apparently it loaded my file from the my completed file, which I did not realize it would do this. I thought it would start me on a new game. I feel completely stupid.
Dearest Hugh, oh, I've had the most dreadful luck. I feel terrible that you've been left alone all this time. The traitorous Dr. Gray tried to steal the annular spectrum, a ring I developed to allow perception and alteration of colour. Some call them impossible colours. Impossible for Dr. Gray, maybe. Anyway, something went wrong. I turned a strange shade and became invisible. The ring, it fractured, scattering coloured shards far and wide. I stayed at home for many weeks, watching, waiting, existing on this coloured plane. I couldn't speak to you, nor interact with anything in the mono world. So I left. I left for the university where I hid away the coloured tools I had created. I pray you have found what is left of the ring.
Yeah, this story is actually really deep and emotional, and still confuses me a little bit. Maybe I'll understand it more as I play, but apparently there is this ring that allows for control of the colored spectrum, or I love the mysterious person following you. I don't know why. But no, Dr. Gray, I guess, tried to hide away her work. Or, I'm not even going to try and speculate on those things. We'll learn as we go. But apparently, though, she cannot interact with us on this monotone, colorless world. Oh, and here I was gonna do a video with with me finding every piece of the spectrum, but, well, I forgot the first piece of the spectrum was right here.
Since the beginning, we have pointed to the sky and declared it blue. It is this shared vision, this unquestioned understanding which connects us. But are you really seeing blue the same way I see it? Perhaps blue is nothing more than a shade of grey to you. Perhaps everyone in this world sees nothing but shades of grey. Don't you see, Hugh? This is why we're here.
Because we see different shades of grey and blue? Not confusing at all. But color will actually play a huge important part to this world, as all the puzzles will require our mastery of the different colored spectrums to get through it. It's actually really creative how well it works. But I guess for the first video we're gonna find two pieces of the colored spectrum, but oh, hey, there's a guy. Hello! Hugh, is that you? Thank goodness, I've been trapped for days. Help me get out of here. I keep hearing noises. It's creeping me out. Sure thing. The rocks, they just disappeared. I don't know how you did it. Who cares? I'm saved. Thank you. And this is what I mean by colored-based puzzles. The fact that we used our ring to turn the world to a shade of blue, so now these blue objects, such as the rocks, don't exist on this plane. It's really weird, but it's a cool mechanic that I've never seen.
When you enter a cave expecting a waterfall, the chances are your expectations will be met. But if you discard those expectations, don't you think instead the cave will be full of surprises? I ask for you, Hugh, to abandon your expectations, to pull me back from the brink of unreality. I need you to see the world not for what it is, but for what it can be.
She has done these crazy experiments with color, putting herself outside of reality, though, and now it's up to us to find her and bring her back. And you are... Oh, hello there. You startled me. I'm just resting my legs. Don't play too close to the water now. Well, how about I just turn everything a nice shade of blue? I forget, I believe we can't swim. I don't want to test that theory. I did die quite a bit playing this game for the arcade, but I probably expect to die just as much. But this first area will be really simplistic, but no, now we have to get rid of that so we can pull the block. So we can pull the block and manage to get through. Actually, oh yeah, that works perfectly, because then we can go up, because we can actually pull the damn block. Not just push it, we can pull it, which is really helpful. And hello. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. I'm like, I was about to just straight up trigger it at first, but then that'd be dumb. Because it's better if I'm on the box and make the jump that way. Otherwise, either I'd get crushed by the rocks or I'd fall on the spikes. Lord knows that happened to me enough times, and apparently I am meant to come back here after gaining more colors too. This game does seemingly feature a lot of backtracking, and I'm just gonna go up here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go up there and just let those rocks fall. Also, it's weird, if you just touch rocks at a weird angle, then you end up, you'll end up dying too, which is weird. Makes total sense. Not really. And this seems like another room where I'm... So yeah, this game does feature a lot of backtracking, which is fine, I suppose. And now we gotta run. Oh shit, there's spikes. Good thing we take no fall damage. I don't have to worry about the ladders properly, but... I'm just gonna hide up here. I like that idea better. I'm just gonna hide up there. Yeah. Ooh. Wait. This is the correct way to go, right? Because I know those potions, those aren't mandatory. I know that much. But if they're not mandatory, then what are they? Oh, I was meant to get rid of the boulders so I can go up here. Ah, that's... You'd think I'd remember this, but it has been a bit since I've played this. And you... Also, that means one thing, though. Anytime we see a room with him in it, it means we found an altar that contains another fragment to the colored ring. So now we have two colors on the emotional spectrum. And I knew this first video was going to be short because, getting to the first color was not going to be that hard. Don't worry, they're going to get longer for sure. But for now, I'm going to have to bring this episode to a close. But hey, don't fret, our adventure has only just begun and we have plenty more to do. But we'll find out where we go from here next time. So, until then, as always, thanks for watching.